What is the frequency or your child gets cough and cold? Is it every month your child is for 4 to 5 days your child is suffering from cough and cold? Namaskar parents. Today we will be discussing why does your child often gets cough and cold. What is the frequency or your child gets cough and cold? Is it every month your child is for 4 to 5 days your child is suffering from cough and cold? Or is it every second month of an year? Or it is very occasionally that your child is suffering from cough and cold? So we will be discussing the causes one by one. So first and the foremost thing is, if your child is suffering from cough and cold recurrently, even every second month or every month of the year, then you should think about allergies, which is very common nowadays in children. So allergies, now the question comes, why your child is allergic, or how come and how many things your child is allergic. So the thing is, allergy is basically, and what is allergy? So allergy is basically an exaggerated response of one's body towards certain allergens. So what are those allergens to which your child is allergic? These are certain proteinaceous substances which are otherwise harmless, but in some patients or in some children or adults, they lead to an exaggerated body response when they come in contact with your body, and they lead to an exaggerated response, the release of chemicals in an excessive manner, and this leads to what is known as an allergic reaction or allergy. Second most common cause are the viral infections, which kids usually catch in school from other kids, and from any function, from any adult also they can easily catch. It's because it's a droplet infection. So if a person having some infection sneezes or coughs in front of you, then you can very easily catch that infection. Even viral infections, they can trigger allergy reactions also. Now infections can also be transmitted by the inanimate objects like water bottles, sharing water bottles. So frequent hand washing is usually what prevents these infections. Third in the most important cause is bacterial infections. The pattern of dissemination is almost same. It spreads in the same manner as a viral infection spreads, by the droplets, by the objects. If the kids, they share same objects, they don't wash their hands properly, from the nose they can easily, from the nose the infection or the viruses, they get transmitted on the bottles, on the boxes, tiffin boxes, like copies, files, any study material, and if that object is taken by some other child, it is easily transmitted to that child. So after discussing the causes, now we'll come to I'll just explain how we can prevent and treat these common causes. So for allergies, you can go for allergy skin prick test, so that you are able to know for what particular thing your child is allergic to, and you can very easily prevent that. Or there are some anti-allergic medications also which can suppress your allergic reactions. There are certain treatments. Those who are allergic to multiple things, they can be treated very well on the treatments, inhalers, like the child who is having asthma, they should be treated with inhalers. Secondly, viral infections. For viral infections, you can prevent these by proper hand washing, by keeping a handkerchief, as usual precautions we say. You should always keep a handkerchief on your nose and mouth whenever you sneeze, cough, and they can be treated with antiviral medications if required. Otherwise, they are self-limiting reactions, self-resolving infections. They can resolve themselves in 4 to 5 days. So now we come to the bacterial infections, for which the thing which is most commonly used, antibiotics, is required. So if your child is having purulent thick nasal discharge or having sputum, coughs out sputum, then is the thing where the antibiotics, if for this infection are the antibiotics required. But antibiotics are not required for each and every infection. These are only for the bacterial infections that we should give antibiotics. So antibiotics are usually required only and only for bacterial infections. They are not required for viral infections and allergic causes, but they are usually irrationally used for both these. So antibiotics are usually not useful, as every parents think that my child is having cough and cold, he must be requiring antibiotics. No, it is not the case. Your child requires antibiotics only and only if he is suffering from any bacterial infection. Else it is not at all required, and it is harmful for your baby. So from the above discussion, we are able to understand that for most of the cough and colds, antibiotics are usually not required. They have a viral or an allergic origin. So I recommend you to consult a pediatric pulmonologist if your child suffers from recurrent cough and cold, so that the misuse of antibiotics is decreased and your child gets proper treatment. Thank you.